finishing up, but I'd like to start at another spot. My name is Kyle Marl Ellington, and I've lived here as long as I can remember. As many of you know, I've been observing the Huntington City Council and the Mayor's office for the past few months, and I've been both delighted but frustrated with what I've observed. I'm not here to offend, but I have to be honest, and I don't mean to criticize, but I must be factual. In saying that, I believe those that sit before me are of strong moral character, and I believe that you all have your best intentions at heart. Though I'm sorry to say that I believe you're seeing the problems from the wrong perspective. I don't have to tell anybody that times are tough. Everybody knows that. What I'm here to tell you is times are tougher on some of us than they are on some of you. The last reported unemployment rate for Huntington County was 14.2%. Please try to remember that that rate only takes into account those people that are collecting unemployment insurance at this time. It does not include persons who have lost their benefits or are not eligible. Furthermore, the average wage of the city of Huntington is approximately $26,000 a year, which converts to around $35,000 per household. Now let's think about that. $26,000 is not a lot of money these days. And what about the half that live below this level? I bet they sacrifice a lot just to make ends meet. They sacrifice things such as a trip to Kings Island for a day at Indiana Beach. They sacrifice going to the movie theater for the $5 bargain bin movies at Walmart. They sacrifice bi-monthly trips to Applebee's so mom and dad can have a night out alone. They sacrifice cable or dish television for broadcast television. They sacrifice car payments for mortgage payments. Then there are the people even farther down the pay scale. What about the people that are on minimum wage? Some of them sacrifice the water bills to pay the electric bills. They sacrifice the electric bills to pay the gas bills. They then sacrifice the gas bills to pay the rent. I have to drive this point home. I want you, the members of the council and the mayor's office, to understand this completely. Mr. Mayor, I very much respect that you always step forward and take responsibility for any faults that people find within the city. While this virtue of admirable, sir, is not necessary, I don't blame you. I'm not so sure I even want you to fix the problem. I understand that some problems must take their course in order to be corrected. What I am asking, as well as many of my peers, is that you not lead us down the same path as your predecessors. Insanity is sometimes defined as doing the same things and expecting different results. Do you really want to leave the same problems with the next administration, the last administration left you? Not to mention, we're working within a whole new dynamic now. Once the banking crisis hit and the housing bubble burst, it became an entirely new ballgame. Now I am going to ask you to sacrifice. As you discussed the budget this morning, I would like you to take into consideration these people that are in dire situations. As you search to find better and more effective ways to spend the city's taxes, I challenge you to make an even bolder statement. Since you are asking for a 5% reduction in all of our city departments, which will in turn reduce city services, won't you start by reducing your own wages by 5%? This reduction would only cost council members about $5 a week. And this money could be used for funding the charities that the city currently subsidizes. If we did a 5% reduction on all city elected and appointed officials, we would save quite a bit in those subsidies. And this action would go a long way to show voters that you really will do whatever it takes to keep from cutting services or raising fees. Now, I know it's a big thing to ask, and that's pretty much it. If there are any comments or questions, then thank you very much.